TikTok, are we rolling? We are rolling. Okay, so I did a video on cleaning an airbrush, and this is going to be one on cleaning an airbrush with lacquer. So I've done a lacquer spray of, this is Mr. Metal Color Gold. It's awesome paint. Nice fine spray, and I'm using a different airbrush. I'm using my H&S Ultra because it's a nice fine spray. Some good things about it, some bad things about it. The bad thing is that the color cup is small, and it also flexes off real easy on you, so you got to be careful. But you can see I got gold inside that sucker. Gold in there. You can see it? Yeah, there we go. So I got to get that out. So we can't use UMP stuff because it won't touch that. We need to use lacquer thinner, cellulose thinner, white spirits, whatever the hell you want to call them. And I'm going to get some in here. And this one's interesting because it floats, so I'm putting a little bit in a dish here too, because we're going to do the same soak as I did with the other one, right? Same kind of soak. So I got it in here. We're going to give it a scrub out with the brush. I usually have my bench vent going like crazy here, but we wouldn't hear me whatsoever. And we're going to spray in here just to filter it. Just get some of that out. This is a great place to back flush as well. I'm going to use a fair bit of this stuff because you don't want this inside because it'll stick like freaking crazy. On the Ultra, you got to twist the nose a little bit, and that will make it back. Watch it poop. Boop. And you got to be careful, so I'm back flushing there. And I've got most of it out. I'm just going to spray it. If there was a lot, I would dump into my cup, to my waste bin. Dump. Get rid of it. There's a damn Q-tip. I had everything set up, and now where's the Q-tip? There it is. Whatever. Grab one here. Q-tip. So I got I got everything out of the cover cup. Gonna pop it in there into my soaking spot. Soaking, yeah. And then this one's, the nose just twists off easily by hand, and it's got a silicone O-ring, which is great for the lacquer thinners because it's not as susceptible as the plastic one, which is one of the reasons I use this brush, other than it's a nice fine spray. Pushing out through the back again, so I'm pushing my needle forward, so I'm not dragging paint through my air channels, right? You don't want to do that. Clean off my needle. I'm just gonna pop that aside for a second. I'm gonna get a bit of lacquer thinner here, extra in there. So I'm just going to get my 2x2 wet, and I'm going to clean off my needle. Nicely, a much finer needle than the one on the apex. So you got to be careful with it. And I'll give her a scrub too. Notice I have gloves on this time too, hey, because I'm not using water-soluble paints. Lacquer paint. So get that, and then I talked about lubing it in my little addendums there. So I get a little bit of lube. And my needle's ready here, right? And I'm just getting a nice even layer on it. So the needle's all ready to go. Put that aside. I'm gonna clean the rest of the cup out. Probably should use my other finger, but what the fuck. That out. And the same deal with my gum interproximal cleaner, right? We're gonna get that in there. And if I can get these pieces out, which they're slippery, so let's grab them here. And we're gonna just clean them out. Clean, 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 all with a thinner. So we do all this clean with a thinner till we get all that gold color out of there. Drying off like that. And then of course the nose cone is where everything sticks, so that's the one we really want to get well in here and clean it out. Same deal, boop, 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 clean it out. And Mr. Dentist is going to use his paper point again, and we're gonna go right inside and poke out, and I'm poking out the end. And it's coming out pretty clean. I'm gonna do that again actually. Pick up another one. Oh yeah, I got everything ready. Had another one. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I don't know. There it is. Good enough. Clean that. Oh yeah, got a little bit more. And then I do my needle trick, right? I go inside there. This is careful. I go around and make sure nothing's coming out. I gotta be careful with that. I may not want to do that step right off the bat. Okay, so now we're ready to reassemble. Got everything out. Yeah, I don't see any gold on anything. Oh, I forgot to get this guy. I didn't get this guy, so I usually do the body first, so I'm out of order here, but anyways, let's get the body. So we're gonna do the same thing. Lacquer thinner, getting in there. Clean out the body. Get in there. Clean the body. Good. Blasted in my waist. Then I'm gonna take my ultimate cleaner because I want that as my last cleaner. I do not want to leave lacquer thinner in there all the time because it will melt everything out, right? It's going to wreck all your seals and everything. So lacquer thinner is great to be on there, but it's not your last thing and final rinses. So now we're back, we're clean here. I'm going to get some UMP in there again. And I'm going to do a back flush. and have a look. And I've got no gold floating around in there. Good, so it's clean, so I can blast it through, blasting it out. Good clean, killing my lungs. You're welcome. Sacrificing myself for videos. And then we'll get our needle in there. It's already lubed, right? I had the lube on there. And just get this so the needle's moving smooth. Sometimes I go in too far and I bury the needle and it doesn't want to move. No, it's going to go good. I'm going to put the cover on the lacquer thinner. Whew. Baby, okay. And then our last flushes. So this way I'm getting rid of that. I'm using the lacquer thinner to clean, but I'm getting rid of it too. And you do not want to leave it as the last cleaner, right? Because it will just eat your parts away. You can see that even in my color cup. It's gold inside my color cup because I've used so much lacquer thinner in there. That's what it's going down right to the brass, eating through the chrome plating. And I've got the UMP in there. I've got her spraying well, and we're done. C'est tout.